Beyonce got a new auntie. Kim welcomes a new baby, and Lee Daniel gets canceled. Finally. Thank you. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Yeah, guys. What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse J. Welcome back to Reality Roast. I know y'all missed us, but we was getting our coin. Unfortunately, Ashley and Corinne are still getting their coin. That's why I'm here. But it's fine, because I got my homie, Kyle Price, in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
From New York.
From New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, all that good stuff.
New York.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's doing his thing out there.
I mean, I'm doing a lot of things. Yeah.
Love at First Night?
Yes.
Star.
It's a star. Superstar.
We're going to show you guys an extended trailer.
Yes. The first clip for season 3 that's coming out now. So
When is it coming out?
it is coming out September 25th.
September. Oh, that gives you guys enough time if you haven't seen
the
it
summer.
to catch up.
Exactly. And you're going to like it. Like,
You are going to like it. Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because you know how some people be like, I got a web series.
Right.
And you be like,
Right. Not so much.
No, this is actually a really good web series.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, but let's talk about it. We
Okay.
got so much to talk about
Uh-huh.
because we've been gone for almost a month.
Like, yeah.
And the
4 weeks.
kid's been upset.
Listen, so we got to get some things today.
We have some things to do. And
All right.
also, I know y'all gonna be upset because and it's no hate. They're gonna love you.
Oh, thanks.
But I need y'all to cuss Ashley and Corinne out on their Twitter, not on my Twitter, not in my DMs, not be like, hey, why the three of y'all ain't on here? Well, because I showed up.
And that's just that.
Just kidding, they're making their coins. But let them know
Right.
that you guys really appreciate them and you love the three of us together and you want to see them.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like Tinkerbell. Give them a couple claps and they'll be here. All right, but let's talk about it. So Beyonce got a new auntie in town.
Wait, what's all that about?
You ain't seen Wendy Williams this weekend?
No, what happened?
Wait, seriously?
No.
You ain't seen the picture?
Uh-uh.
Oh, well, hold up.
hold
You
on,
know what I mean?
hold
Because
that
I don't do no pictures for y'all. Because y'all can Google it. Y'all can go on Instagram. I'm going to pull it up for Kyle right now. Go to Wendy Williams. And let me know what y'all think. Because if y'all saw what Wendy Williams posted from this weekend, you didn't see that picture?
I did see that picture.
Tell me she don't look like Beyonce's auntie.
She is very much on her lemonade journey right now.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love
I'm
it.
here for it. I wish it wasn't. What is that? A sneaker?
Don't do that to her. They're the Gucci. What are they? The Gucci.
Oh, those are
ones?
the Gucci shoes.
They're the Gucci ones. I actually hate them, and she actually wore them today on the show. But the
yikes.
white versions. And I know you, but she wore that Supreme shirt because you got your cousin. What is it? Who's living with her? Her son and her nephew.
Yes. Yeah.
And I know you got them free stuff from Supreme this past weekend.
It's a subtle flex.
It was a subtle flex today.
subtle flex that she was trying to throw. I was like, I got it.
But with the full outfit, I wasn't here for the outfit. But
Okay.
whatever, girl, you got your family free stuff. And they're supporting you through this hard time. But you're giving me life on the weekends.
And
But
that's all we asked for.
I don't want to relapse.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want that.
Because
Yeah.
girl, you was out 2 nights. I was like 2 nights out in a row.
Wendy, like
One.
one step at a time. A picture is cute.
One a week.
Yeah. I'm here for you. I'm here for your recovery. I'm fully team Wendy on this whole divorce situation going on, whatever's going on. But it's like, Wendy, just please make sure you take care of yourself because we don't want any of tomfoolery happening.
Because I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving, I feel like it's the Phoenix.
Right.
Not the dark Phoenix, but the light Phoenix.
Was that a subtle drop? Was that a drop? Are you trying to get that?
Oh, I can't
X-Men
wait.
money?
Can't wait. They
Really?
ain't going to give me none. They gonna be like, thank you for that free promo.
I mean,
I can't wait.
until Dark Phoenix?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why?
I'm just like,
First and foremost, Storm don't need to be the last person in the back because Storm is. First of all, why ain't Storm get her own movie?
oh, well, listen, we know what that's all about.
I mean, I do. They're like, well, we gave you guys Black Panther.
But even still, she's supposed to be Black Panther's wife in the comic book and stuff like that. So they may be coming up with that, then the spinoff after that. But with Dark Phoenix, that's a character near and dear to my heart.
Why?
And I love Dark Phoenix because she's just like Jean Grey was just so weak in the comic books and everything, but the Phoenix was just like, I'm coming to fuck shit up.
And
And
really? Oh, in the
yeah.
comics. See, I never was the comics. I was like before school. I watched my X-Men.
I watched
Phoenix
X-Men too, yeah.
and like Jean Grey in the comics was everything.
Yeah, she's like Jean
was
Grey
like,
gives
"What
me
you
the
need?"
life I need. But she's like, oh, Scott.
Oh, my headache.
Scott.
Oh, I need my dog.
But see, Phoenix, she was like, fuck all that. Oh, we can curse, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Hello?
Fuck
I
shit
think I
ass
said
damn
fuck
bitch.
3
All
times.
that. But
The more you know. And feel free to curse along with us in the comments.
curse with me. That's fine. Just say shit every now and then. But Phoenix, like, she just like, I don't give a fuck about none of this. Like, everybody can go, everybody can die. Kind of like Daenerys was this weekend on Game of Thrones. If we know, did you see?
You
it?
didn't think our logo was this for no
Right.
reason. And for all y'all mad at it,
Right.
bitch, first of all, you ain't wait all these seasons for this bitch not to
Like,
blow everyone up.
If you are mad
and
at that, then you didn't watch the show like that. Because
First of all,
they've been
and
prepping
by
her.
loud bitch.
Right.
I know you out here talking about she gonna die next week. I hope she the last motherfucker standing.
No, but you know what? I think Cersei's gonna. I don't think Cersei's dead.
She need to die.
Listen, okay.
She need to die, and they need to burn that wig. That was the best way for her to die.
in that shortcut.
What in the Tinkerbell am I looking at, girl?
The tomfoolery.
This whole thing, everyone's like, we need an epic death. That is an epic death. Boom, done.
Nah, they needed like gore. They needed fire. They needed like
a rock on your ass, bitch.
A couple.
Yeah,
rock.
done. We're over
with Jamie. But no, I thought Jamie was gonna come back and I thought he was gonna be the one to kill her.
This is the wrong show. We're moving
Oh
on.
yeah, you're right.
All right. So speaking of a rock out of air, the Chrisleys, I ain't heard of them in a minute. But Todd Chrisley came out because his son got arrested in Oklahoma, where apparently the winds are not sweeping down the plain, but methamphetamine is, because his son allegedly was arrested.
Are you serious?
On drug charges. Again, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But that's a pretty like serious, like,
That's a serious thing.
like we're talking about meth, like we're
Yeah.
stating that. So I don't know if that's really like allegedly, but like whatever I have
We're gonna-
to say
we're gonna throw the
right
allegedly
here
in
on
'cause, you know.
Reality Roast, because you know what I mean? We may not sometimes do our research. We're just talking about what we see on the fucking blogs, you guys, but you guys let us know what the fuck we got wrong.
shout outs to you, Todd Chrisley.
But Todd came out to say, so he got pulled over, his son got pulled over. Sorry, y'all. I got this cough because I've been exhausted. My parents was in town last weekend.
It was a wild weekend.
When I tell you, I ain't seen my dad drink margaritas like this, and they wore me the fuck out. So, like, I'm recovering. But so Todd said that his son has bipolar disorder,
Okay.
and that a lot of these things, the media is just really trying to, like, rip him down because, you know, people don't understand these types of disorders. But his son had a warrant on him because he, not allegedly, but apparently he made death threats to his estranged wife
So he's crazy.
in January.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't get twisted. I've dealt with bipolar disorder. I've talked about this with y'all. Like, it's a serious thing. Do we accept it? I mean, you know, they don't really carry it out, but like they be saying some crazy shit. It's like a lower case of Tourette's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kind of diminishing like the effect and value of it.
Right.
Yeah,
Hashtag free Britney.
Right. Brittany, I love you, girl.
We do. I do.
Yeah.
Seriously, big fan.
like really, like,
But like,
no bullshit.
keep what your dad had going for you, because I felt like we were on a up, and now where are we? But so Todd came out to say that this is all clickbait and that people are doing this because they don't understand that he has bipolar disorder and a couple other mental health issues, and that the media is just making this into a situation. And I'm looking at Todd like,
Does he have a new season coming out or something?
does. And it
Makes
always
sense.
intrigues me that these stories happen. Like, this blows my mind. Every time I'd be like, oh, all of a sudden we're talking about, like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
Right.
eyebrow threading. Then on the Kardashians, they're all eyebrow threading. And, like,
Everybody.
it's like the case of, like, Love and Hip Hop, we're all going eyebrow threading. Like, why does that... I don't understand that trend. how that works. Like, is there a memo that goes out to all the networks and it's like, this season on your show, we're going to do eyebrow threading,
Eyebrow threading. That's the thing. But I don't know. I think they're just trying to, like, set the narrative and, like, you know, just get people talking about these people again.
Don't
because,
care.
you know.
I'm not tuning into your show. I'll be more tuned into, what's her name? Honey Boo Boo.
The Honey Boo. Really? With all the crack and all that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm way more intrigued by the crack mama and her boyfriend running the states.
The crack mama, that's not insightful to me. Like, it's like, oh, okay, you do crack. All right.
No,
But
she don't do crack.
No,
her boyfriend
right?
does crack, but she wants to stand by his side. And she running around. I'm like, well, what's happening to Honey Boo Boo? See, this is why Honey Boo Boo never should have been out of the picture. Honey Boo Boo always should have remained the star of the show.
That's true. Yeah, because
we didn't fall in love with Mama June. I never fell in love with Mama June.
Mama June was
congratulations, girl.
Yeah,
you got a tummy tuck.
Good for you.
So did Cardi. Cardi.
Yeah, but Cardi's Cardi though. Yeah, that's a whole different lane. I was like, Mama June is like beyond the tummy tuck. It's like I don't really care, and like in this crack.
Do you care about the Chrisleys?
Not really.
Right. Moving on. Teairra Marie. Speaking of Game of Thrones, Teairra Marie put 50 Cent's face on, what's the short man's name?
Oh, Tyrion.
Tyrion.
Yeah. Back
and 50 got really upset by it. He was just kind of like bothered. And, 50 Cent is my second estranged husband because Michael B. Jordan, but then Michael B. Jordan.
Say, who's the first one?
Well, Michael B. Jordan, but we can't accept him anymore because he was out here with Sierra's like doppelganger girlfriend, like, and I'm just not approving of that. Wow. So we're moving back to 50 Cent. So I'm retracing my steps. We're going back to 50 Cent.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like 50, like, why'd you get upset by this? You are the king of dragging. And you got mad at Teairra for posting something?
He's a master troll. Like 50.
I love him for that.
You like trolling?
I don't love trolling, but I love 50 Cent.
Okay.
Because I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like people who troll have no reason to. 50 Cent, like, that's why we loved 50 Cent. When 50 Cent first came out, he came out with a bomb-ass album. It was like, here's my talent. But I'm also going to show you guys why Ja Rule ain't shit. And Ja Rule fell into it, which is a form of trolling.
Okay.
Right? So within this, it's like he only trolls people if you give him the leverage. And I love him for that. I don't know why. Because it's like, you don't have to fall in. It's like, what's her name? With the snake, Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, don't look into her eyes. Teairra was like, no, I'm going to look into your eyes and I'm going to try to fight back. Yeah, girl, but now you aren't going to be on Love and Hip Hop this season.
She's not?
Rumor has it.
Allegedly.
Is that she's not going to be on Love and Hip Hop this season. And I honestly could see Teairra Marie fucking 50 Cent.
Honestly, I could see that happening
after
too.
all of this.
Like, if y'all are in
and I would actually love it. Like,
I would actually be okay with that.
The troll of all trolls if 50 Cent trolled her. For how much money was it again?
It was like 300,000 or something.
It was like
number.
a crazy amount. But if she
like
fucks him for that,
number.
I'm like, girl, you definitely sucked Youngberg's dick.
And I wouldn't be mad at her for that. Like, listen,
I wouldn't be mad. I would love 50 Cent and Teairra Marie to be a couple, and that was like a real thing. Love it.
Listen, if they turn that around and turn that into a storyline on Love and Hip Hop,
no, 50, do not do that. I mean, create your own show. No, I don't even want to see reality. I don't want to see reality with them. Just let them be what they are.
Or just 50 at all.
No, I never want to see 50 Cent, a reality show with 50 Cent.
Will that make you think less of him?
A little bit. Like, I don't want to like destroy the persona that I have in my mind of him. So yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with it. Moving on. All right. So we have this Battle of the Skin line and Battle of the Fashion because so did you see the Met Gala? Like all the outfits and everything? How did you feel about the overall idea of camp?
Camp is my thing. Camp, I live for camp. I love over the top. I love outrageous.
Interesting. I've never seen you dressed like that.
I was like, I live vicariously. but no, I loved the theme. I think everybody was, for the most part.
Who was your favorite?
My favorite, Janelle Monáe. With the blinking eye.
Okay.
I love that. Yeah.
It became one of my favorites when I noticed that it blinked.
Yes.
I didn't at first. I didn't know.
Because I got it because like camp is like super like outrageous, unconventionally pretty. All this. And Ezra Miller too. I loved him. with the many eyes and all that. Good
Kim
stuff.
Kardashian won it for me.
Really?
Here's why.
She wasn't even the best Kardashian Jenner for me.
Well, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Kendall
looked
She pulled her
fucking
heel out and
amazing.
was like, "I'm gonna be Rihanna this year, bitch,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna step on everyone's fucking neck." But
and that's that.
thank you, Steve.
Right. Steve,
But-
my man Steve.
Oh, he is. He's
Oh,
on
you're
point
on it with these
all the
buttons.
time, except last week on the trend.
Oh, call
But
it
we
out.
gon- you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that. But anyways, no. For me, honestly, Kim won because I felt like she played a joke on herself. Like, we all make fun of Kim, like, "Oh, girl, you was the porn girl and did the tape," and like, you know, you always think you're hot. And she really took lessons to learn how to breathe her fucking bitch, because that waist was snatched.
Listen, she I heard she got Dita Von Tess's corset maker to make that.
And she took courses
Oh.
to learn how to breathe with one of those on.
Because I was really wondering, how are you breathing in that? Like,
Because did you see Wendy when she had Dr. Oz on there and was like, "What happens when these girls wear this?" And he was like, "No, this is dangerous."
Oh.
So you have to take literal courses to wear your corset to breathe correctly.
Meaning girls don't go out there and just wear a corset or willy-nilly, like you will die. Like, get your breathing together.
Yeah. So I loved it because when I saw the original picture and then I saw her, I was like, you know what? I love her because she can poke fun at herself. Like, we all look at Kim as like, she is a sex muse. What else is she known for? She's known for being pretty, and now she's dripping wet. And the way that the dress was turned inward and it looked almost like a vagina butthole, but then also
that wasn't Photoshop? That little thing she had like in her crotch area? That was good?
Well, it wasn't in her crotch area. It was like a little above, but
okay.
it was, if you looked at the reference photo, it was a like 1970s photo or 80s photo of this girl wearing a brown, almost like a Boy Scout shirt. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw that.
And the way it was like tied.
Oh, okay. So that's what it was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they were implementing.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Twitter took it to
The extreme, like they always do.
And that's what we were. But I think she knew that. And I think the designer knew that. And I think that's what they played towards. And I thought overall it was done very well.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not even the story we're talking about. I just wanted to talk about Kim Kardashian because Ashley ain't here. And she would have been like, But anyways, so Kylie came out. So after making over $1 billion in her business for her cosmetic line in over 3 years, first of all.
Yeah, that's love
3
that.
years.
She did that. Yeah.
May 22nd, she will launch a 6-core product line, which is called KylieSkin. And it will contain, allegedly, is suitable for all skin types.
Allegedly.
All
Make that a new
products.
buzz, Steve. Like get a buzzer with it. Allegedly.
We're gonna do allegedly.
Right.
And that's actually a great one for that. Suitable for all skin types. And all products will be under $30, which is great because
That's a great price point.
her lips line was a little pricey for a lot of girls that I knew. They were like, I'm not buying that. She got some walnut scrubs, some toners, some serums, and apparently this is gonna make your skin look just flawless. Some people are saying that this is in competition with Rihanna because Rihanna is about to drop a skin line product at.
Oh,
All right. Not
When did that
snooze
happen?
At 6:30. He's about to wake up right now. So Rihanna was about to release the skin line product. Well, there's something registered under Fenty skin line. Well, honey, people were upset because she didn't show up to the Met Gala, but that's because, bitches, you will be wearing her next season.
And you'll be happy about it. And that's,
She said, I'm not appearing at the Met Gala because
Listen.
you'll be seeing me all over the carpet next year.
and you'll all be in my stuff, so relax. And then ain't no music. Like, you dance to this old shit over here, and
Because we still are.
and you'll deal with it, and
You
you'll still
will.
be a fan.
I will.
That's fine.
I'm
I
not
will
gonna
too.
lie, I do.
High key, I will too. So
I do.
yeah.
What's one go-to Rihanna song you'd be like, let me just do it?
We Found Love. That's my
one.
favorite.
And Where Have You Been? Those two are my.
No. Wait, do you have a routine to that too?
It's a shoulder dance.
A shoulder shimmy or
No, it's more like a pump.
Oh, okay. Because there's a distinction between the shoulder shimmy and the shoulder pump.
What's the shoulder shimmy?
It's very Kyle Richards.
Oh, it's to the back.
Yeah, it's
I think my
no. You got to
pump
come back and you got to come forward. It's very that.
Oh, it's like a little electric.
It's like
slide. Hey,
Yeah, it's
it's electric.
Right. But the shoulder pump, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
no more
boom.
of a pump.
Right.
Where have you been all my life? That. But shout out to Rihanna because she broke everyone's fucking neck. She was the Met Gala when she announced that she is partnering with Louis Vuitton.
Levels.
Moet Hennessy Fashion House to be the first woman of color to have a label under Fenty, will be the first woman to start an original brand for the world's largest luxury group. Spring 2019, first house established since what? 1987.
Bring that buzzer, Steve.
No, like seriously, we need a buzzer.
Yeah, like for real. Right.
It's more like a ding.
I
need a ding.
Wait, what is the array?
He has a ding. He has a ding.
We have a ding.
Can we get it?
Perfect. All right, more dings.
So Rihanna's new. I'm ready. We're gonna do this one more time with the ding. Rihanna is releasing her new line under Louis Vuitton. It's the first house since 1987.
Right.
Thank you. And I mean, at this day and age, like the fact that she stepped out upon doing this, like with no music, just knowing who Rihanna is, it's like, girl, you done slayed the music, you done slayed the beauty, the makeup, and now we moving over. Because here's my thing between Kylie and Rihanna. I feel like Kylie's like in. It's like, oh, I have to like all of Kylie's photos. But we don't give Rihanna the credit. Like Fenty don't get the credit because it's like, well, we don't ever give black women the credit, right?
Right.
Unless her name's Beyonce. But
Beyonce's Beyonce.
well, actually, that's actually not true. In other words, get the fuck out your phone.
Oh,
that your friends are coming.
Wow,
right?
call me out. Thanks, audience.
It's all right.
I'm
It's
on
a
my
live
phone.
show. It's all right. Text your friends. Let them know what time, where they have to come. Are they standing outside right now? Do they need to come in?
Yes.
Oh, they're like really.
Yeah,
need to
like
come in.
legit here.
Could we get them to come? The studio audience to come in. Could someone be aware of that? Thank you. All right. So moving on from that, Rihanna. Shout out to Kim Kardashian because she had her fourth baby.
Congrats to you, Kim.
Moving on. Raz B. Another quick snooze of a story. The Millennium Tour is still going on. How do you feel about the Millennium Tour?
I'm here for it for nostalgia's sake. Like I just want to do the chicken head with Chingy and see Pretty Ricky and do Omarion Touch and all that other good stuff. I think it's great.
Do you know anyone that's been to the Millennium Tour?
I know a couple people on my timeline on Twitter that's been to it, and they said they've had a blast. Like it was a good time.
I heard Pretty Ricky was the best.
Yeah,
and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought
Pretty Ricky out of all people. Yeah,
I thought B2K was supposed to be. And
No,
I'm like,
Pretty
Ricky is it? I'm like, ooh, thank God I didn't pay $200 for that.
But you know, I wouldn't mind it because I remember all those videos that people made, like you know,
and I sing them at home.
You still do that
for free.
Oh, yeah,
sure. Not all of theirs.
Okay.
Definitely no. I'm not a Bobby. What's his name fan?
A Bobby Valentino.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
I think I have 2 songs.
3.
Actually, you guys could go back, and I literally went through the entire situation, and like, I know it's like honestly, like the Millennium Tour would have been the shit for me if like they each sang just their hits. Okay. I don't need a whole performance. Like, make the show like a good 90 minutes concert.
The whole show,
a 90-minute concert of hits. Like, I mean. They're going to come out, they're going to be like, I don't even know the songs because I'm just not in the mood right now. But you know what I mean? Mario comes out, he does his braid my hair.
Yeah, and
I'm just a friend. And then all of a sudden, what? B2K come out, bump, bump, bump.
Oh, so like a whole
So
inclusive...
it's like a medley, a 90-minute medley where they all just come out and do their hits, and we keep it moving. moving.
I mean, but you know,
No.
people's egos is like
I don't care
they
about
wanna
it's
do-
not about the egos.
Oh,
It's
oh,
about the fans and what I'm paying
idealistically, it would be
for. What
about the
I'm
fans.
paying for.
Right.
See, that's a Netflix special for me.
What I'm paying for?
What I'm paying for.
What
is
I'm paying
the
for.
Netflix special.
Like, you need to market that. Like,
90 minutes. Hello, Beyonce didn't do what she did for no reason.
Hello.
Moving on.
Intention.
Do you watch Real Housewives of Potomac?
No. Every now and then.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Every now and then it's been 2 episodes, so you haven't.
Yeah.
You haven't even caught.
Let's call a thing a thing. No.
All right, so just say no.
But-
It's okay. Be honest. That's what we're here to do.
Thanks.
Roast it.
Thanks.
Why don't you like that? Do you like watch any of
It's
the
not that I
Housewives?
don't like it. I just haven't watched it. Yeah. So it's
Who's
like
your favorite housewife brand?
Beverly Hills. I love Beverly
Are you
Hills.
watching the season?
I have not, because I seen dog drama and I'm like,
You're not an animal person.
Wow, okay.
Wow, that
Kyle's
tells me
not
a
an
lot
animal
about
person.
you.
Kyle is not an animal person. I am. I love it, but you already got the clip there. But no, I love Beverly Hills because it's like just such a petty drama with all these rich women that are just like have these obnoxious and over the top like problems, and it's just so fun to watch.
Well, I just want Giselle and Karen to be friends. I'm over it. Like,
Why?
Karen.
They have to. That one has to be the alpha dog between them two. And
Girl, this season is so
Karen-
boring. I'm
Already?
just already. Not already, but like I already know where we're going. And I just need Karen and Giselle to be on the same page because I need y'all to be
a superpower of y'all two together, like two
You know what I'm
alpha
saying?
dogs going together. Like we're on the same team now. I'm running shit.
and then just be like collecting the girls.
right.
That's what I need from them. Moving on, have you watched Portia's having a new baby?
I haven't
Me
seen that
either,
yet,
thank
but that's on my list of things to watch because I do love Porsha.
I do love Porsha too. However,
But so what? Really?
as y'all know, I thought this should have been a quick, again, 90-minute special, which, again, as I've watched, I was correct. And since Corinne's not here, who believe they should have had an 8 to 12 episode arc.
Of Portia's baby special?
Bruh,
She's not that interesting. Like I love
Oh,
Porsche.
I love
but
Porsha.
not for 8 to 12 episodes. No.
So I was like a quick 90-minute special. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of the drama.
You know what?
We
Now that
see
you
the
say that-
pregnancy. We get the cookies on the platter. We announce the baby's name. See you next season.
Period.
Hire me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that, I could do a 90-minute special.
But I watched this one episode where I realized that, and you know, because in the past, I've said that I don't believe Porsha and Dennis are a good match. And then I switched over
Okay.
to saying I actually love them. And now, after watching this special, not going to work.
Oh, it's back to you don't.
Not
see
going to
it.
work.
Oh, okay.
Here's why. Porsha, I believe you still have issues from gay football homeboy that you was dating before, married to before. What's his name? Boom. Yeah. Him.
Right.
I believe you still have issues from that because you was mad at homeboy for renting out his property and then you wanted him to rent in your apartment. Like, I'm like, girl, y'all are married. Y'all need to just purchase a house together, get out. First of all, we don't have both y'all mamas living in the same house. We newly married. First of all, you need help, then you hire the help.
Right.
We have the coin. He got the hot dog factory. You got Dish Nation and Roja. Be like, Andy, for 1 year, I just need a bump.
Or something. Like, but not That's too much.
So sorry, Porsha. I don't think it's gonna last. But I actually love you guys together. I want it to last, but I think you're gonna fuck it up.
Porsha.
Because I was against him at first.
Okay.
But actually, after watching it, he reminds me of my two best straight friends.
Okay.
The ones we talked about prior to this.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I had to
The
recollect myself. I was
pre-talk.
like, did I explain that on this show? Didn't.
Okay.
But so he reminds me of them, and I'm like, he's actually probably a really dope dude. And Porsha, I think with him, their personalities really mesh well, and I actually think they could be so good for each other. I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's ready, and they're having a baby right now, and too many people are going to be involved, and both moms moving in. Like, girl, this sounds like
it's too many opinions. Plus, like, you have TV cameras on you, and everybody else their opinions,
and you still have emotions from your past marriage that you haven't dealt with.
You got to work through that. But do you think he doesn't know that from what you've seen?
I think he knows that, and I think that what I love about him and why I have turned to his side is that I think he is someone who is willing to be open to that and be like, all right, I'm down to work through that. I don't think she's ready, because in their session, I felt like when the therapist was like, wait, you asked him to sign something? That's disrespectful. And she was looking at her like, wait, what? I felt like Porsha was confused, and I'm like, ooh, that's what made me feel like you got some issues that you need to work through.
Well, I mean, hopefully they work through it and, do whatever's best. So.
All right, let's play our game. So we play this game called Reality Check or Reality X.
Okay.
So if you like something, reality check it.
Okay.
If you don't, reality X it.
All right, let's get to it.
Stars being canceled. So here's the thing. I was watching my homeboys. I don't watch it. I gave up after Star beat her boyfriend up. Or whatever, was he a football player?
I think so.
Something like that. She beat him up or something like that with like whatever. And I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. Thank you. I'm over it. And so I was watching my friend's Instagram, and apparently the season ended, and he was like, holy shit! This was the craziest season I've ever watched.
I can't
believe the ending.
And Brandy.
Somebody died.
Like, Queen Latifah and Brandy were shooting each other and accidentally shot Patti LaBelle out of somewhere. And I'm like, what the fuck am I missing here? Because there's a lot going on.
See, now that is a YouTube series. That's a YouTube series for me.
That's the shit I'm here for, though. Like, Patti LaBelle getting shot and then waking up in the hospital.
I'm here for VH1 Divas with Patti LaBelle and Brandy, not Star and them shooting at each other.
I'm here for that. That's so ridiculous, but it's something I will watch like religiously. So Star, I need you back on here.
So you watched the season?
I watched some of the clips, and I was like, wait a minute,
No.
this is
clips.
I watched
you trying to promote this.
I know, because the tomfoolery that I saw from the clips, I'm like, this is
not the tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
What in the racism's going on here?
What in the Huckleberry Finn? But no, I was like,
what in the Lee Daniels trying to prove to Fox that we can do this?
But no, I seen that. I'm like, okay, give this season another season. If off the strength of Patti LaBelle getting shot by Brandy and Queen Latifah. Like,
first of all, the fact that Patti LaBelle was shot, y'all need to be canceled. Thank you.
But she came back and was like, who the fuck shot me?
What in the Cersei's is going on here? So that happened, and then a day later, because last week, if you check out Black Hollywood Live's The Trend, we talked about Jussie Smollett. Which question? How do you feel about the whole Jussie Smollett situation?
Okay.
Do you feel like it was a misunderstanding? Or like
it's a complicated situation.
Do you feel like Jussie might have got caught up in something he shouldn't have been caught up in?
I feel like he got caught up in something that he didn't think would be such a thing, but then it snowballed into something bigger than what it actually was, and now it's what it is. So yeah.
Well, he's still getting paid for next season, and apparently next season will be the last season of Empire. Finally,
yeah.
When I tell y'all I was done after, I'm not even black, and after season 2, when I saw what's her name, Taraji
in the gorilla suit,
I was
like, yeah, not that's Lee. What's going on?
I didn't watch one episode after that.
And I wanted to support because season 1 was so good, but it's just,
I feel like it's funny. Me and my friends were having this conversation this past weekend, and they were saying this about Tyler Perry because we tried to watch Tyler Perry, the funeral movie, whatever that one was,
Medea's family,
and we were watching it, and we were waiting. We were like, all right, where's it happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I don't know what we were waiting to happen. But then we realized, like, are you marketing to the people or are you marketing to white people? And I'm white and I wasn't even entertained. I was like, well, my friend, well. So we turned it off, watched Wine Country on Netflix, and shut that right the fuck off.
How is that?
Oh, it's on brand.
Oh, okay. And we'll leave it at that.
On brand.
Right.
So I'm reality checking that these are being canceled.
Okay. Same.
Let's move on.
Check.
All
Next.
Right. Next. So after Wine Country, I then watched Zac Efron, who we all know is he's probably like a sixth husband of mine.
A sixth husband?
Sixth husband. I mean, he's a little down the line.
Okay.
But watched him in the Ted Bundy movie on Netflix, Snooze Fest. But I didn't watch the Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix. Did you?
I did not.
Me either. So to me, it was interesting to watch the movie, but I watched it with Courtney, who y'all know, who watched the Ted Bundy tapes, and she was like, nah, the Ted Bundy tapes were better.
Okay.
But see, I like, what's the show with it's Ryan Murphy, and it was like Joan,
Assassination.
Feud.
Feud. Oh, okay.
I loved it because I loved Joan Crawford. I loved being able to watch those situations and then go back on YouTube and watch the actual like goings on of what happened in real life. Okay. And see the actor recreate that. And I felt like Zac Efron was way harder than Ted Bundy, but
they gave him too much credit.
Way too much credit.
Because I'm like,
first of all,
Zac Efron looks like the way he does, and Ted Bundy, like, he's supposed to be marketed as this. He was this ladies' man, and
y'all, when I tell y'all, Ashley was attracted to Ted Bundy, and I'm like, that's why she ain't here today. I'm just kidding. But no, she be liking murderers. Right. So anyways, I moved on from Wine Country to Ted Bundy to then Jailbirds on Netflix.
Okay.
Recommended, watched it all day yesterday, the entire series, sucked, sealed, and delivered.
All right.
When I tell you, I felt, and I'm like someone who watches all those like true crimes. I love watching like docu-series on jail and all that stuff. I feel like this was one of the best ever done. And the reason being is I feel like a lot of the docu-series try to, I mean, obviously they're in jail for a reason, so I don't want to use the word villainize because they are
villains, like, by definition.
But like, I feel like jail has always been this place of like, it's scary because as soon as you go in, you're gonna get beat up and stabbed and like all this stuff. And I felt like Jailbirds really showed this other side of jail, and I felt like it was honestly the most authentic.
Okay.
And it was very Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
But real talk. And I feel like because Orange is the New Black is done, they were like, well, let's just jump into the real shit, and they do. And it's funny because I posted this clip of this girl literally breaking up with her boyfriend through the toilet. Because, so like, if the girls are on like the 7th floor, you can like I could go to your cell and be like, well, I know my man's cell is like 4 floors below yours, so we gonna take all the water out, put it in the back of the toilet, and we gonna flush it, and I can talk to him. You can talk through the toilets.
Wow. Wow.
The more you know. And so I was amazed by the fact that this girl was literally, these two girls, because they found out he was dating both of them.
Oh my God.
In jail.
Are you serious?
He was dating both of them. And they was cussing him out through the toilet. This is a live. Y'all can go on my Instagram. And I recorded this because I was shocked. And my best friend was like, yo, I did that. I used to have to do that.
Listen.
Which was interesting to me because he was in jail with Apollo and Joe Judice,
Real Housewives,
and Mendices.
And
He's with all 3 of them.
Oh, listen.
So I'm like, is Apollo up in here with some styrofoam cups talking to some girl down on the 4th floor like, yo, bitch!
Jailbirds. I'm on it.
So I'm reality checking Jailbirds on Netflix. Songland. You guys can check it out. It's on NBC. So the idea of this is is that, we're always promoting singers, excuse me, rappers now with the new Netflix show that will be coming out on Netflix with Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, and
I heard about that. I'm looking forward to that.
I forget who the third person is.
Him.
Right. Now this show, Songbirds, is basically songwriters come in, artists hear the song, and then they choose who they want to work with, and then they work with them on an actual song, and then they work on perfecting the song. So it's actually like the craftsmanship of writing.
The whole process.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because
John Legend is involved in this.
I saw a commercial with that. Whatchamacallit? The one that made Rude Boy. She was in Pitch Perfect too, the black one.
Go ahead. Yeah. Her.
Right.
He's not gonna do it every time.
Right. Thank you, Steve.
He's watching. Oh God.
But yeah, I saw that. That looks very interesting.
NBC, May 28th. Are you here for it?
I'm here for it. Check.
All right, we're here for it. Reality check. That was a.
Thank you. Steve is on my side.
I'm actually super excited for this because I think me and my mother should go on this. And the show is called Smothered on TLC. Comes out June 9th. We'll be on season 2. I'm just kidding, but we should be. So it's basically kids and their mothers who are very close, who like want to party with their kids, or they live with their kids for too long. The clip is hilarious. What are you thinking? Are you into that? Are you into that kind of reality docuseries? It's a new one. We've never seen something like this before.
Smothered.
And I always feel like when we've never seen this world, which is why I love Jailbirds, I've never truly seen that side of jail before.
Okay.
And I appreciate it. I learned how to make a dildo.
There's so much
I learned how to make alcohol out of oranges and apples.
You can do that?
In Advil, yeah.
Oh, in Advil?
Real quick. I mean, it takes a few days because you got to ferment the oranges and apples.
We'll talk.
Yeah. No, we won't. But I'm gonna tell you just to watch it. We already reality checked it. All right, but are you here for Smothered?
It could be potentially interesting if I see one big personality on that, like somebody who's so. I love a good.
He's sold. He hasn't seen the clip yet.
I need a whole
when he sees
over the
clip,
top
he's
personality.
sold.
Yeah.
So TLC June 9th. Check it out.
Oh, TLC, they love mess. So check
Reality show.
Right.
All right. Little Big Shots with Steve Harvey is on NBC, right?
Okay.
Well, it's getting a little bit of a shift, and this blew my mind because apparently they said, bye, Steve Harvey. Not only are we canceling your Steve Harvey talk show and replacing you with Kelly Clarkson, but the white woman's going to overdo you again, and Melissa McCarthy's going to come in and take over on Little Big Shots.
Yikes.
How do we feel about it?
Okay. Steve Harvey has had a lot of
Ups and downs. We're going to just say that.
problematic statements.
Oh, I love that
We'll
one.
say that. He's had a lot of problematic statements lately with Monique and just like some stances on thing with
In his books.
rich people don't sleep and all
if
this
you've
other
read
good
his
stuff.
books, he's
and it's
very-
like, it's kind of...
Hashtag feminist. Be that.
it's kind of like his comeuppance coming on with things, especially with the dealings with Trump, like him going in and talking, trying to humanize him and all this other good stuff. So it's kind of like a series of unfortunate events that are happening for him. I don't want, as a black man, I don't want to see him fail, but it's like kind of like a humble yourself type of thing. I hope he bounces back from it, but this is just like a 1-2 punch of like, ugh, yeah, yikes.
But how do you feel about Melissa McCarthy in this category?
Not here for it. So that's
I'm not here
that's
for that
X.
too. So we're gonna reality X that. But I'm not reality checking Steve Harvey either. We just should have found a better replacement.
Right.
Reality. I'm not even gonna give you the option. We're reality Xing. It's called The Butcher, which will appear on the History Channel, May 22nd, 10 p.m. It's exactly what you think. Butcher, men chopping meat or women chopping meat, and it will be of the form of Chopped, if you've ever watched that on the Food Network.
Yes.
I love Chopped.
I like Chopped. Yeah. Right. Just nip that in the butt.
So yeah. All right. Well, so let's get into you right now. We got a couple minutes left. Okay. So tell us about what you're working on right now.
Okay. I am currently working on Love at First Night season 3. It is a web series on 2 black gay males who met at a house party, hooked up the first night, but then instead of it being like a wham bam thank you ma'am type of one night stand, that rhymes. Ding. But thanks, Steve. But they actually ended up falling in love. But the twist of that was the person that my character, whose name is Spencer, fell in love with was supposed to be my roommate's date for the night, and I didn't know that. So it came into a question of loyalty to my friend or, you know, taking a chance on love. And of course, I chose love because, you know, who's not? And you know, in going through season 2, it's just a real depiction of what it's like being in those relationships, the ups and downs, the wrongs, the rights, friendship, dealing with real life drama, work stuff. And yeah, and season 3 is just going to have more of that amplified, but it's going to be an interesting ride. So if you haven't seen it, I would strongly encourage you to watch season 1 and 2 before the new season comes out.
And when I tell y'all, barely ever watch anyone's shit, love it, appreciate it.
He got me on AfterBuzz, so
got him here on AfterBuzz.
So that means it's something.
Well, and so we're gonna go right now because we have an exclusive. For season 3. Check it out.
Here we go.
I'm not wrong for being mad, am I? I mean, he violated my trust. How am I even supposed to believe anything he's saying? Our whole relationship has been built off of secrets, lies, and
pain. That's all I've been feeling. Yeah, I should have been honest with him, but I made the wrong choice. But he made the wrong choice by insulting me and my craft. I didn't deserve that. I deserve
honesty. Complete, no frills, no bullshit honesty. But no, I gotta worry about my friends running behind my back, my boyfriend running off with his ex. Where's the loyalty? Where's the
compassion? I mean, my mother has a life-threatening illness, and he just walks away. Did I ever mean anything to him? I would never do anything like that to him.
Never again. You see? I told Alex I was good being single and being by myself and just minding my business, but no, he had to push me. I don't regret it, though. We did have some good times. We had
fun. Lots of fun. It just sucks that we had to end up here. I don't know what to do.
What is there to do? I mean, I don't want this to be what it is, but here we are. It's complicated.
Love at First Night.
Yes, season 3. I'm so happy. I can't wait till you guys see it. It's a lot of drama in that clip. But
I mean, that was
very drama filled. But it's a lot of stuff going on. But
actually, that seemed a little darker than what we've seen in the past few seasons.
I think
from that clip,
because at the end of, I was like, not to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but at the end of season 2 there was a big fight that happened, and it's like literally had everybody shook and a little bit traumatized and like trying to figure out what's going on between them.
Will the end of will the season 3 lift us up a little bit?
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting back to the lightheartedness of it, because it's like I don't like it being too heavy, but we have to tie up a loose end at the end of season 2.
You gotta pull them in, you know?
Right? You gotta pull them in because you know you need a little pull.
How does this relate to your life?
I know that a lot of the conversations that we've had on this show I've had with my friends in real life, and some scenarios not happening to me, that like dealing with people who are supposed to be one person's date but then dealing with another person's date, talking about mental health issues, talking about I'm in my character Spencer, his career is very 9 to 5, and my boyfriend on the show, he's an artist, and like dealing with 2 different walks of life, and like how you go about handling different situations and miscommunication issues, and just important stuff like that. Like it's all honest conversations that I've had with friends, things that I've dealt with, and that I know a lot of other people have dealt with. So it's very relatable.
You know why I love it?
Why is that?
So we have a friend to the show, Armand Wiggins, and I had a conversation with him, and he said to me, growing up, I never saw my reflection. Mm-hmm. And I love this because I think that there are so many black gay men who aren't able to hear their story.
Right.
And we got Moonlight, where great movie, but it was so hyper sensualized. Like it was just such this big thing that it was like, okay, well now can I relate to that? Because it was like this like glorified like picture, and it was beautiful, and it was. I love this because I think it's so relatable, and the things you guys do talk about are so important within the community. So I give you just shout out and praises to sticking with something like this, and the role that you play. I think is important to a lot of the younger generation to be able to look up to and be like, hey, this is dope. And it's done so well. It's shot very well, people, because I'm all about content and visualization.
And another thing. Thanks, Steve. And another thing.
Right on point.
Steve is on it today. But what I also love about it is that there's no clear protagonist or antagonist in the show, and it leaves you to have a conversation about like ideals and how I interact with other people. And one thing that I've actually learned through the show is, hey, everything I do isn't always the right way or won't translate well to somebody else. So let me check myself and how I'm talking to people.
And it doesn't mean you're negative.
Doesn't mean I'm negative, but it like also it's like, hey, maybe you can go about this a different way. And that's what I love about it. It always leaves you thinking. It opens a conversation about like relationship ideals and what's important to you and what's important to your partner, and taking other people's feelings into consideration, but then also humanizing gay black men in their relationships in everyday life, and without being stereotypical. You know what I mean? So
the more you know. On that note, we want to thank you guys for joining us and tuning in. Make sure you guys follow us across all social media platforms at AfterBuzz TV. Kyle, where can everyone keep in contact with you?
Everyone, you can follow me on Instagram. It's KP Holla, the number 12. On Twitter, it's KPS World. And you can see Love at First Night Season 1 and 2 on YouTube and Slay TV.
Boom. And you guys can hit me up everywhere at DJ Jesse J. Until next week, same time, same place. Like I said, y'all never know who we have in studio because these bitches don't want to show up. Said it.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.